Rangers 3. Moment for Kilmarnock against Dunfermline at Rugby Park this afternoon. Ron Marshall watched this one.
Yes, he was indeed, but 2 goals in the last 10 minutes lifted the match out of the very ordinary. We had to wait 26 minutes for the first real bit of goal-mouth action, brought about initially by a badly misplaced pass by Killie's Billy Findlay in midfield. Dunfermline Stuart Petrie latched onto it, he raced in on goal, and a fierce shot was saved by Lekovic. He just tipped it over the bar. Goalless at half-time, and in all truth nobody deserving a lead, but Killie went ahead in 55 minutes from Paul Wright's unstoppable penalty kick after Ray Sharp was adjudged to have pulled down Jim McIntyre. Then came Dunfermline's equaliser in 81 minutes, probably deserved, when Andy Smith headed home a Hamish French cross. But 3 minutes from time, Paul Wright's header was almost saved by Jim Westwater, but that sealed the points for Kilmarnock. The final score, Kilmarnock 2, Dunfermline 1.
Both Killie and Dunfermline were looking for vital points to steer them clear of the relegation dogfight. The game started well, with Dunfermline having their fair share of the early pressure. Stuart Petrie shot from the edge of the box, but no trouble for Lekovic. At the other end, Paul Wright trying to blast the free kick over the Dunfermline wall. No joy. Both goalkeepers were kept busy in the early stages, Dunfermline producing the best chance of the first half. Hamish French combining with Stuart Petrie. Good save from Lekovic, he got a touch. Stuart Petrie involved again here. Good run by the big man, but this was in his weaker foot, as you'll see now. Easily taken by Lekovic. Into the second half. Bit of a shocking miss here from Harry Curran. Experienced player, should have done better. Well, the breakthrough came 10 minutes into the second. Colin McKee looks up and sees Jim McIntyre. Watch for a nudge here by Ray Sharp. McIntyre goes down. Andrew Waddle says penalty. There you see it. McIntyre. Paul Wright comes forward, and Killie get a much needed goal. That's his 8th goal of the season. Dunfermline then stepped up a gear, and they were eager to get back into the game. Andy Todd's cross, Hamish French in space, Lekovic and McGowne covering it. Late in the game, and the equaliser for Dunfermline, the long ball from Westwater doing the damage. Hamish French picks it up. Now the Kilmarnock defence really caught flat-footed here. The space given to Andy Smith, 6'3", and it's 1-1. Bobby Williamson will be unhappy with the defenders here. The marking was woeful. But he'll be happier now. In the dying moments, Jim McIntyre looks up and sees Paul Wright coming through. Great header from the little striker. Now Westwater claiming the ball didn't go over the line, but there's no doubt about it. Good vision by Jim McIntyre. Great header there by Wright. It was a valiant effort, but it was a goal, and it's 3 points for Killie. Hello, Crawford.
Hello, panel.
Hi.
I just wanted to talk about Gaza's ban there for sticking his fingers up at Lekovic.
Yeah?
I feel as if they're victimising the poor guy at the moment. It seems that worse things happen in every game of football at the moment, you know.
So you think he was right to do that?
Well, I'm not saying it was right that he did it, but I'm just saying that you don't see referees booting players every time they swear at somebody else, you know what I mean?
Charlie, what about Gaza then? And in the last week or two, he's been quieter in terms of off-the-field antics.
I don't know if I agree with that, Paul. I watched him closely last week in the live match with Aberdeen, and before he had the kick at Kyriakov.
Well, let's see that then.
Well,
yeah.
he had that, and he should have been booked for that. I don't think it was a sending off, in my opinion. It's a blatant kick, and I think it's frustration because he'd been tightly marked. But before that, was a lot of gestures made by Paul Gascoigne. And he's very fortunate that sometimes referees let him away with this type of thing.
Crawford, you're watching. What do you make of that tackle there?
Well, that was obviously, it was definitely bookable, you know what I mean? But
right, and here's the Lekovic piece. There's the goal. Gaza scores, brings Rangers back into it, 1-1.
I mean, it really is ungracious, this. I mean, he just scored a good goal, so why go through all of this? And it goes on and on and on and on, and Ian Ferguson comes in as peacemaker.
Are we being unfair?
No, we're not being unfair at all. I mean, Paul Gascoigne can remove a lot of pressure from himself by not getting involved in situations like that. As I say, he's just scored a good and an important goal for Rangers. Why go through all of that nonsense?